Hello everyone, welcome back to another F1 Challenge 99-02 career mode. This is episode 70, and before we start I want to say Happy New Year to everyone and best wishes. Hopefully this year will be better than last year. I mean, everyone says that, but who knows. We still haven't got rid of COVID, so it might be just as bad or just as good. Anyway, without further ado, let's go right into it.
Just before the free practice session begins, let's take a quick look at the Drivers' Championship. Juan Pablo Montoya is leading the Drivers' Championship and attempting to complete a hat-trick of victories here at Interlagos. Barrichello second. Schumacher third. Well, that covers the drivers. Let's take a quick look at the constructors next. Williams lead the Constructors' Championship and are going for back-to-back victories here in Brazil. Ferrari are second. Jaguar are third. Located within the southern suburbs of Sao Paulo, the bumpy Interlagos circuit consists of two very distinct sections. The first outer section combines two very long straights with fast sweeping turns, whilst the technical infield contains some very slow corners that demand absolute precision and leave no room for driver error.
Alright, thank you for that long introduction once again. Let's just go straight on track. It's dry, thankfully. We're just gonna do a couple of laps to test the track. Not sure. Nah, feel is fine. Let's just go straight out. I apologize for the lag that was that happened last stream at the start and during a few moments during the race as well and qualifying, and I've seen it now again as I leave the pits. As always, just let me know how it is for you guys, like the performance and everything. I turned some graphics down, try and fix it, but obviously that will that doesn't always work. I've tried many different things as well. I see I'm lagging again on the straight. I really need a new computer, but I'm working on it. Obviously I've told you guys about me trying to stream with my laptop and then broadcast it to my computer, so I can still see everything on my computer, but everything will be done on the laptop, which obviously can is way better with streaming and all that. I found a way to do it, but I still need to test it. I'm gonna do that during the week, so hopefully that'll be ready for next stream. But for now, you'll have to deal with some little lags, and if they're not present, then that's all the better. But anyways, I'm gonna do some practice laps, probably around 5. Just need to test out where to go with the setup. I've watched some setup videos, so just to enlighten myself. I still don't have a complete understanding of it, but hopefully with some more attention paid to what everything does, and also testing it out myself, although I don't want to, you know, I don't want this career mode to just be like a very sweaty one. I mean, I've already won 3 championships, so I guess I shouldn't be saying anything, but I've never paid a lot of attention to setups, but I feel like I'm gonna do that more now, especially with this car. It's not one of the best cars. It doesn't have anywhere as much grip as the previous 3 top cars that I've driven for, but we'll see how we're gonna counter that. No lag, okay, thank you. Tristan, the only one in the chat right now, thank you for joining. I mean, it is the 2nd of January, probably people are visiting their families, wouldn't recommend it. I mean, we went as well. Yeah, as long as you do self-test, that's what we call it, I don't know how you guys call it. Yeah, test if you have COVID, and if you don't, all good. I don't actually have a lot of issues with this default setup. Might have to check what gear I'm reaching. okay. So that's the first problem. That's turn and oversteer. I'm not sure how to counteract that again. Or maybe it's just my braking that's just not on point. Or maybe I released the brakes too early. Because if you suddenly release the brakes, then all the load will go back to the rear. If I said that correctly. Yeah, the balance shifts too much out of nowhere. The first corner is all fine. Could do with some more grip on the front, but I don't want to have the same issue as I had in that previous corner. We'll see if that happens again. If it happens again, then I might have to change something. That was some heavy understeer. Mata with a 13.2, that's definitely faster than me. We don't make the same mistake, but we also make a new one instead. We'll just finish this lap, do one more, and then I think it's fine, and we'll go to the pits. Or we can just go to the pits right now. Nah, fuck it, I'll do one more lap. I really enjoyed driving this track, so I'm just gonna reward myself. Try and beat the time that I previously said. Check out if it's with a 1:13.0. I've also driven this track in pre-season, just, I don't know, maybe 3-4 laps. Around maybe 5 or 6, because I did 10 minutes on each track, so, and this track is 1:15. Mata again with a 12.7. He's in a Toyota, bear in mind. I don't know how good the Toyota was in this season, but it seems like it was pretty good. We could also shift the brakes to the front. Tires are getting very hot quickly. We are 2/10 up, but I'm just gonna go into the pits and immediately test out where to brake, because this is one of the hardest pit entries ever. See, there is the line already. The line is all the way at the end, and you already have to wait for that line. So I don't know why that is, why it's so far in front. But nonetheless, decent session. 2 mistakes at most. We'll go to the setup, and then we'll go to qualifying to test it out. So definitely more acceleration is needed, but we definitely need more grip in the corners. Not too much, because the straight is very vital as well. Oversteer just a little bit, but not too much. Soft is going. I don't know about that. We don't need a lot of stiffness, because there's not a lot of corners where we go that fast that it will kick in and then we lose all downforce. But we'll do that. We'll see what else we can change. That is fine. Wings look good. Radiator intake, I'm gonna keep that as it is. I don't want to blow my engine. Yeah. So it should never be toe out. Okay. Okay. Never mind. I'm just changing some parts. We don't need to change a lot, because it does feel good. The tires are overheating quite a lot, so I'm gonna turn these down. But still want more front grip, so I'm gonna. There's not a lot of high-speed corners, so we don't need a lot of pumped-up tires. Rider is going to 1.8, although curbs, not sure, but I don't think that's that big of an issue. We'll keep these at maybe 3 or 2.8. No, I don't feel like I'm losing a lot of rear, apart from that one point when we brake, but I think that was just, I don't know. Yeah, I don't have a big understanding on this just yet, especially with the third slow bump and fast bump. I don't know why the third is there. Not familiar with that. Brake pressure 90, oh, this was the problem. See, it was more to the rear than I thought. Okay, let's go to qualifying, finish session. Where are we in terms of the practice? 14th, that's not good at all, but let's just skip to qualifying. Hopefully it's dry. It is dry. And we'll start with 2 laps of fuel. Yeah, sure. Or maybe it's still, because we still need to figure out our setup, if it's good enough. So we'll do 3 laps. It's basically out lap and then 2 fast laps. I don't think the light is green yet. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making sure everything works. And the light is green. Let's go. Again, the first one to go out on track, as other people are already revving their engine. I definitely feel change. I think that's what this game does really, really well. I've never felt any big changes when you change anything to the setup in the F1 games. I mean, you would only feel something if you drastically change something, but you can change like a few small things here and it would immediately make an impact. And I don't know if that's because of the cars or me just not feeling anything for the new F1 games and only being attested as one. But okay, see how it goes. Wow, the turn-in is very sharp. Too sharp actually. Don't hit the wall. I don't want to go back to the garage and do the whole outlap over again. Okay, do not hit curbs. That's I think a very important one to remember. We are hitting the ground, as you can see with the sparks. It does feel very good when I'm in control of the car, but it does feel a bit twitchy. That corner is so fast. Oh, saw the rear stepping out of it. A lot of turn out oversteer. Also a little bit in the mid corners, but definitely when I'm accelerating. Rear tires are very hot, but that's because of the turn out oversteer that I'm getting every time I exit the corners.
Great lap, that's pole position, super. Chad Villeneuve is now in pole position.
See what I mean? I don't know what lap we did, but Villeneuve is quicker than us. That's one thing we can say for sure.
You're down at the first sector.
This is not good for the rear tires. I think this is the same problem I had in Malaysia. I think that's also because the tires were very hot. We might even do a free stop in this race. See?
Just taken pole position.
Yeah, we're already 1 second down.
At the second sector.
I'm not going to finish this lap. That will be a waste of a lap time.
to improve your position. You are now third.
This GP in real life was crazy. It was very, very good, and I was very impressed. Though not by Max Verstappen, but it's a bit hard to say that when I'm a fan of his. I'm just gonna go to, because I wrote somewhere down how to counteract the turnout oversteer. Just give me a moment. More toe-in is required. I'm not sure if that's correct, but we'll check. We'll see what it does. Yep, I can see it. Okay, cool. Just have to lower this down. Yeah, we need a more stable rear, but not too stable that we accidentally overdo it and overheat the tires. So I think this is fine for now. I just went too high with the toe in, that's it. Camber is... Wait, what? Oh no, never mind, that's correct. Although correct, we don't need that much camber. Afterthought. What else? Definitely the ride height higher. The track is bumpier than I expected, especially when we hit the ground with the floor in the final corner. I think that should do it. Hopefully that fixes it. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be very sad. Let's go out again. Waiting for our cars to pass. The Webber and Alonso crash was, yeah, that was insane. I still sometimes rewatch that crash, either because of crash compilations or 2003 season review. But thankfully I'm not in Webber's car, but I am in the Jaguar, so if the race is wet, then I better be prepared. See, it immediately makes an impact. I just went too hard on the toe out for the tires. Let's see, I'm still having a bit of oversteer, but that's probably because of the aerodynamics. Especially that corner is very hard. I still have some. So we might have to change another thing on the setup. Hopefully the rear doesn't get us hot. It's also a bit mid-corner that I feel a bit of oversteer, so it probably isn't all about the tires. But oh well, here we go. I don't even know if the gearing is correct, because we're not hitting 7th gear, but we are reaching over 300 kilometers an hour. Ah, damn it. Again, I might hit the wall here.
You're down at the second sector.
I didn't expect the wall to be there. Oh god, that was quite a hefty crash. Okay, oh, shit, I don't... I'm getting so confused with all this setup. So I'm putting too much effort into it, I think, but I'm still gonna do it anyways. It might be some time consuming and probably not very exciting to look at. But it's not the race yet, so we have time. Okay, let's go out again. Hopefully this one will be a bit more stable. Hey Ben, forgot to ask, how did you feel about Max Verstappen clinching the championship and becoming world champion? Plus, I'm still a Hamilton fan this year, 2022. He's gonna go for number 8. Well, I've talked about it in the preseason test stream. I don't want to go into it now. I'm not too bothered. I mean, I just want to focus on 2022 and don't look back on 2021. Mainly because whatever I say just doesn't matter. If you really want to know what my opinions are, then just go watch this stream. I think I said it in Brazil as well. Just go. Big traffic going on here. I'll just say it in short words. They both deserve the championship. Max got lucky. He got as much luck as Hamilton did all year, so it evens out. But it shouldn't have gone the way it did. That's it. And with the new regulations, I'm very excited to see who will actually clinch the title. By the way, I finally fixed the Ruiz Barrichello glitch. What the hell? How am I still suffering suffering overstay on the exit? And I'm really so bad at making setups, it's incredible. Maybe sticking to the default was the better option. Okay, we're going out again for another lap. We're currently P11. Not everyone has set a time, I believe.
Down at the first sector. Down at the second sector.
Ooh, P7 immediately, that's good. But I still feel like the car is not stable enough. I was already slow, I can feel it. The rears are cooking up again.
You're down at the first sector.
again, that curb. Oh boy.
You're down at the second sector.
Oh boy, this is gonna be a hard, difficult Grand Prix. I just said two words that I mean the exact same thing. Okay, we can go one more time, but I'm gonna skip through the session for a while. Because we really need more people to set time so I know what to aim for. But it's not going very well at the moment. Definitely need more tire pressure on the rear. Because the outside layers of the tires are not working well. Camber is going lower. Oh, no.
Schumacher has just taken pole position.
Where are we at the moment? We are currently P16. That's awful, but we're not far.
Michael Schumacher has beaten his own provisional pole time.
We're not far from the lead. 1.2 seconds. Everyone is within 1.2 seconds. That's quite impressive. Someone's coming. Gonna go anyway. Oh. Didn't think I had my pit limiter on. Hey, welcome back. Thank you for joining. Great start. Great start. That's already a lap gone for me, but we can still do one more. And I really hope this Grand Prix won't be like last week's. Or actually it's the same week. This will probably be my final lap. Yeah, there's no other way. This is my final lap.
You're down at the first sector. Down at the second sector.
And there's no way I'm going to improve that 3/10 in this final sector. So that's it. Qualifying over. Nothing we can change. There was again some unstable happenings going on.
To improve your position, you are now 18th.
Welcome, James Early. I'm very very honoured to have you in my chat box once again. And oh wow, we have some cinematics going on right now. Cool, because we can't drive out anymore. I didn't have that before because I didn't drive into the pits. What to change? Yeah, that's a good question. I have no clue. I'm clueless. I don't know how to counteract anything. We can change one thing though, which I think might help a bit. Just balancing this out. Have more grip. Softer tires, softer springs. And hopefully this will work, because otherwise I have really got no other option. That's fine. Tire pressures are good. I'm actually gonna do a free stop just to not recreate what I've done earlier this week. Okay, one last look. Yeah, should probably be all fine. I've really got no idea how else to make a setup. I still need to practice a lot with that, but for now we'll just go to the end of qualifying. Warm-up we don't need because I already did that in practice.
Quarter of an hour till the end of the session.
I just see now Tristan said, yeah, 2003 was a mess and it was confusing because the speed channels
10
said
minutes to go.
that Fisichella had won. Well, he actually did win, but it was handed over to Kimi, but then reverted in Canada, I believe. No, Imola. In Imola, it was given back to Fisichella because timings, and they were
5 minutes left of the session.
the whole stewards and
Schumacher has beaten his own provisional pole time.
Cool. Anyway,
There's only 3 minutes to go.
yeah, so everyone was a bit confused about who actually was the winner. First they said Fisichella, then they said Kimi Räikkönen, then it was back Fisichella again, so yeah. Anyway, enough about the history lesson, let's go to warm-up, which is not gonna be served. I'm the only one to not set the lap, and I don't know how many laps we're doing. 28. Oh, right then. That's actually a lot of laps. We might actually do a 4 stop now. Well, we won't do a 4 stop, but let's see how much fuel we can take with us. We can't even do a 2 stop, even if we want. Okay, no, we can. But I'm not going to do that. So, divided by 4 tires. 7 laps each stint. That should do it. 82, I'll just do 82. I'm just gonna go for a simplistic one. Not gonna put too much thought into it, I just want to finish this race. Not saying I haven't faced the previous races, but I just yeah, I want to what happened in qualifying wasn't going quite to plan. One last look, because you never know. I just hope I haven't screwed anything up. We don't have to save this. This is a race strategy. One last look at the. Everything's lagging all of a sudden. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's go.
Hello there. Welcome to Brazil. The weather, as so often is the case here, is just wonderful. Schumacher first. Rubens Barrichello second. Ralf Schumacher consistently outpaced his championship rival. He starts third. Juan Pablo Montoya fourth. Kimi Räikkönen fifth. Fernando Alonso sixth. David Coulthard seventh. Trulli eighth. Heidfeld ninth. Frentzen 10th. Button 11th. Villeneuve 12th. Mark Webber was consistently faster than his teammate. He starts 13th. Olivier Panis 14th. Fisichella 15th. Cristiano D'Amata 16th. Ralph Furman 17th. Jos Verstappen 18th. The Jaguar driver, 19th. Justin Wilson, 20th.
Oh!
Räikkönen has lost his rear wing.
That's a massive
Kimi
impact.
Räikkönen has lost the wheel. Kimi Räikkönen has lost his front wing. Kimi Räikkönen is unable to concentrate.
I want to see that again.
He's retired in
He's right there. And he gets whacked in the rear by, oh, of course, my teammate. But thankfully he hasn't lost his rear wing himself. But what actually happened? Because I think he just stuck on the grid. Oh dear. Yeah, he couldn't move. He was just stuck on the grid. He had Hakkinen vibes. Harper was also the first one to hit it. Like the one that hit it the most. Nice. Well done. So we're already up into 13th.
Jaguar, already in the pits. Jordan, already in the pits. Villeneuve is running 10th. It's right in front of you. You're running 11th.
Oh, he's right there.
Villeneuve is running 10th. It's right in front of you. You're running 11th. Jordan, already in the pits.
Race is going quite well at the moment, no mistakes yet. I'm gonna just sandwich between these two BARs. And Button is right on my rear. Just hope he doesn't hit me or anything. Makes any weird moves. I really just want to do it at a point where he doesn't expect it, but we all know what happens when we do that. They might actually turn in on us or... Oh, fuck! Okay, we lost maybe 3 seconds.
Has just put up the fastest lap of the race. Cristiano Damata is running 13th. It's right in front of you. You're running 14th.
I bet we can overtake these two Toyotas. There's no other option. I feel like we're much faster. But I feel like if I'm pushing too hard again on the opening few laps, then I'm gonna make the same mistake I just did. And I don't want that to happen. The damn curbs. What? I keep spinning. This is it.
Williams, already in the pits.
Such a disaster.
Renault, already in the pits. BA Schumacher has just put up the fastest lap of the race. Justin Wilson is running 14th. Is right in front of you. You're running 15th. Ferrari, already in the pits.
Pitting quite early. I'm pitting in like 2 laps after this one.
Already in the pits. Sauber, already in the pits.
The rear grip in this car is nowhere to be found.
Already in the pits.
It's actually embarrassing. I don't know if it's because they're already overcooked now, or just another wrong setup choice by me, but that's the 3rd time in 3 races I've spun, and then the full 360. At least they're pitting early, so we might be good on the strategy side, but
Button is running 8. Is right in front of you.
still so frustrating. Look, what is this? Battling Minardi's. I should be somewhere in like, well, I am in the top 10 now, but that's because everyone has pitted. I'm on the edge everywhere. Anywhere where there's curbs, and I know I shouldn't hit those. It's pretty easy to not hit those, but even then, look at that.
Williams, already in the pits.
Every time I accelerate out of the corner, he just wants to slide. And that's not because of the traction control, because that's on full. Look at what the fuck.
Toyota, already in the pits.
Same as in Malaysia. I've no clue what.
Minardi, already in the pits. Schumacher has just put up the fastest lap of the race.
Also just keeps talking. Okay, 1 lap before you pit. Okay, they're pitting now.
Panis is running 3rd, about 5 seconds ahead. You're running 4th. Ferrari, already in the pits.
If this was the old layout, I would have died. Stop! Like, honestly, I'm getting so sick of this.
Sauber, already in the pits.
What's up with the rears hotting up so much?
Toyota, already in the pits.
I've never had this before.
Schumacher is in the pits now.
Shut up!
Pit crew ready.
Yeah, they better be ready, or I'm gonna shoot you in the face.
Heidfeld has taken the lead.
Well done. Don't care.
Jos Verstappen has moved into the lead.
That's not something you hear every day. Oh well, there's Kimi Räikkönen.
Heidfeld
Oh,
is running 5th. Is right in front of you. You're running 6th.
we actually are coming behind Wilson. This is embarrassing. I know we made a mistake, but we can have him easily. now that the tires are fine, we can finally do some quick laps, even though this guy is still behind us.
Cristiano D'Amata is running 14th, about 5 seconds ahead. You're running 15. Already in the pits.
That's also Verstappen finally making a pit stop. He might actually be on a 2-stop. Don't know how he's holding on to those tires, but sure.
Verstappen, the race leader, is entering the pits now.
If he still comes out ahead of us, I'm gonna be pissed.
Jaguar, already in the pits. Verstappen is running 14th, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running 15.
We only just got him. Running P14 after everyone has stopped, I think. Okay, we're catching the matter. Don't know if that's because of back marks or he's actually slower than me. We've pulled away from the Minardis.
Is running 13th, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running 14. Already in the pits. VAR, already in the pits.
We're all pitting again after 6 or 5 laps. So they might actually be on a 4-stop. Let's just try and salvage something from this race after we fucked it up again. Even Minardi's going to pit again. I think that's Wilson. We're gonna pit in 3 laps. 2 after this one.
Alonso is running 13th. It's right in front of you. You're running 14.
It may not look like it, but I think we're making progress. We're definitely catching the cars ahead and we're pulling away from the cars behind.
Already in the pits. Toyota already in the pits. 9 is right in front of you. You're running 10.
I'm trying to take it more easy. I see that the rear tires are not as hot anymore. I'm trying to drive more calmly. Slow and steady wins the race, even though we're nowhere near it. We were in Australia, and we could have probably won if I didn't make the mistake. But that would have been very unrealistic. I mean, a Jaguar on the podium in the first race is already unrealistic. Imagine if this was real life, just me hopping over to team and team, and then a 3 times world champion steps in to a pretty bad midfield team. Well, decent enough, I guess.
Already in the pits.
And then puts down a podium in the first race. Everyone would think, oh, he's still got it. And they say he's putting up a car where it shouldn't belong, and then the next race is like, oh, never mind.
Jordan, already in the pits. Cristiano Dalmata is running 8, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running 9.
We just take the moment to read the chat. Have you joined Red Bull yet? No, I've not. They haven't come into the season until 2005. I came back. How's the race? Average, pretty average. What about McLaren? Yeah, I've been there since in 2000. But Red Bull is a no-go because they haven't joined yet. Oh yeah, I have to pit this lap. I forgot.
Ferrari, already in the pits. Williams, already in the pits.
I'm not the only one that has to pit this lap. I think they actually went for a short first stint. But we already have to pit.
McLaren, already in the pits.
My rear tyres look better
Sauber, already in the pits.
than the stint before.
Schumacher is in the pits now. Renault, already in the pits. BAR, already in the pits. Pit crew ready.
Quite a busy pit lane. But yeah, how the race is going, I've done a few spins, but I've found some pace now, so it's not all bad. Look at all these people going into the pits. Hopefully we'll be able to jump someone. Don't come out ahead of me.
Is running 7th. Is right in front of you. You're running 8th. Jordan, already in the pits.
Nice, we've jumped a few.
Ferrari, already in the pits.
That's a very good position. How the hell are we in 7th? Okay, we still have to make one more pit stop. Oh. This is crazy. I don't know how I've jumped all them.
Rubens Barrichello, the race leader, is entering the pits now.
This is going well. This is going very well all of a sudden. I can turn this around and maybe get some good points, but I'm probably going to jinx it. Gonna drive calmly. I mean, I'm the one that has to make the least pit stops out of all of them. So I feel like they're on the 4 stop, maybe even a 3 stop if they've really done the thing that I thought they would do with a short first stint and then a long middle stint and then just an average last stint. Wait, no, that's a 2 stop. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, I just have to drive calmly, make it to the end of the race, get some good points, and that'll be it. I hope I'm catching Frentzen right now.
Frentzen is running 6th, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running 7th.
It does look like I'm catching. Maybe I've been overdriving this car the whole time. Like I'm trying to stretch it beyond its limits, which is what you should do on the car, but it has its limits as well. You can go over it, but once you do that, you're so much on the edge that any time you can make a mistake. And I think that's what I've done in the past 3 races. I need to tame this wild beast. It's like, wow, how the hell have we catched him so fast? Okay, well, we're about to make a move around the outside, hopefully. Would be pretty cool. No, of course that's not going to happen. Maybe a dive bomb. No. Maybe turn one. Just stay in the slipstream. Take some shorter lines on him. It's a bit too far, but 3/10, we can do it.
Francis is running 6. It's right in front of you. You're running 7.
There we go. Inspired by Lewis Hamilton. P6 now. Even if this was 2002, we would be in the points. I've got my confidence back. Let me check if my camera. My camera is very dark. I'm gonna turn on a light. While I do that, I'm also gonna go have a pee. So I'll be right back. Hello, sorry for the wait. Points still on the table. Would be quite the turnaround. Yeah, it certainly would be. Let's hope we'll stay in the top 8.
Schumacher is running 5th, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running 6.
Oh, Ralph is stuck behind someone, I don't know who. Looks like a McLaren. But that could only be Coulthard. fronts are not as hot as I thought they would be.
Schumacher is running 5th, less than 3 seconds ahead. You're running 6th.
I wonder where the Ferraris and Montoya is. Probably just battling out in the top 3, but it's really, this season is between Montoya and the Ferraris, and maybe Ralf Schumacher, but I don't know. He's my championship rival, the game says, so he's probably 3rd, maybe? I don't know, we'll have to see at the end of the race. I don't have the standings right now. No, it's not a McLaren, no, it is. Man, my eyesight is horrible. It's not my fault. This game came out in 2003. It is a McLaren. We're actually catching them. That was 7/10 in the first 2 sectors. Ooh, Ralph going for it. 2 laps and we pit. Depending on how many people still have to pit, this might bring us in the podium places, but
running 5th, less than 3 seconds ahead.
I highly doubt it.
You're running 6th.
Because I think the Ferraris and Montoya are just gone at this point. I don't know how far up the road they are, but they must be pretty far away. We've already pulled out a gap of 4 seconds of Frentzen. They just drive away from me after the last corner. His 5/10s are not going to go for it. 3/10s was already on the limit.
Schumacher is running 5th. It's right in front of you. You're running 6th.
Okay, never thought I would go for that move there, but sure. We'll have to pit anyway, so that move is pretty insignificant.
Pit crew ready.
Oh, he's catching up now, but I'm going to pit anyway. That was a good stint. That was a very good stint. Now for the final one, and let's see where we come out.
Schumacher is running 5th, about 5 seconds ahead. You're running 6th.
Lost 9 positions. We'll just have to wait on the others to pit now, and we'll see where we come out. I think that will be their 3rd stop, so they didn't do a 4th stop, even though they pitted quite early. If they have to stop. Okay, wait. Schumacher's leading them, Montoya and Barrichello. They're just completely gone from the rest of the field, and then there's Coulthard and Ralf Schumacher. I doubt they don't have to pit again. There's no way they don't have to pit again. Because that would mean they'll be on like 11.
Jaguar, already in the pits.
Okay, that's Weber, but he made a mistake in the first lap, so makes sense that he pits earlier than the rest of the field.
Cristiano D'Amata is running 13th, about 10 seconds ahead. You're running 14th.
I just need the others to pit. That's all I ask. And with Coulthard not really having the pace, and that's also the reason why I called up the Ralf Schumacher, so that does mean we have better pace than Coulthard. I just need them to pit because I am sure that with the new tyres that I'm on, I'm currently faster than them. So I'm catching them, but I don't know if they're gonna pit. It has to be, well, quite logically speaking, between now and 4 laps. Yeah, I haven't made any mistakes yet. Yeah, apart from the first corner, but other than that, no crash or spins or anything, apart from me. Like if you look in the previous seasons, they've always made some sort of mistakes in the first 3 races. And we can basically discount Australia because it was all the same corner.
Already in the pits.
Okay, that's Minardi, that's not interesting to me. Alonso is it?
Alonso is running 13th. Is right in front of you.
Oh, for some reason they didn't.
You're running 14th.
For some reason he hasn't told me that Renault were ready in the pits, or I've missed it. It's one of the guys from the top 10. We just need the rest of the field to pit now. It's lap 24. They could be saying it any minute now. Because there's no way I'm going to catch them. I just have to rely on them pitting. And currently in 13th, that's not very good.
Already in the pits.
Let's go. It's pitting time. And it's time for me to pick up some points. I'll probably say that and nothing's going to happen, but it's just a waiting game. They could always pit next lap.
Is running 12. Is right in front of you. You're running 13. Already in the pits. Bell is running 10. Is right in front of you. You're running 11.
Holy crap.
Already in the pits.
We've got Ralf Schumacher. That is vital. And he's quite far behind us, so 3 laps to go. Keep it on track. That's all basically.
Michael Schumacher is in the pits now.
I mean, even the leaders are pitting now. There's no way the other teams are not.
Already in the pits. Villeneuve is running 7. About 5 seconds ahead. You're running 8.
Okay, good news, we've got a point. Bad news, I expected some more. But
Williams, already in the pits.
it's the last lap, or like 2 laps to go, so there's still some teams that might still pit. It sounded like I was rapping there, but I wasn't.
McLaren, already in the
Oh
pits.
yeah, never mind, I haven't said anything. I didn't think they would actually...
Pablo Montoya, the race leader, is entering the pits now.
I didn't think they would actually pit a lap before the end.
Renault, already in the pits.
Oh my god.
VAR, already in the pits.
Slow and steady. I think Barrichello hasn't pitted. He hasn't pitted and he's just gone into the lead. Well, that's going to be amazing for his own Grand Prix. I'm actually really happy with that. Anyways,
Villeneuve is running 7. Is right in front of you.
we can still get Coulthard.
You're running 8.
We can still get Coulthard.
You're on the
Boom.
final lap. Don't stop now.
He's slowing down. Oh, he's right there. Okay, no mistakes. Please, no mistakes. It's fucking P4 in a Jaguar. Oh my god, he's right there. He's gonna make a move. There's no way. I'm shivering. You might not see it on the steering wheel, but I'm really scared right now. Any curb could throw me off.
Rubens Barrichello has won the race. Michael Schumacher has finished in 2nd position.
Oh no. Is this gonna be a photo finish?
Montoya has finished 3rd.
No, it isn't.
Well done, you finished 4th.
Holy shit.
Coulthard has finished in 5th position.
P4. Mad thing. What is my driver doing? Holy. Barrichello has run out of fuel. Well, he's gonna get disqualified now because he doesn't have enough fuel now.
At the end of an amazing Brazilian Grand Prix, here are the final results. Barrichello first. Schumacher second. Juan Pablo Montoya third. The Jaguar driver fourth. David Coulthard fifth. Schumacher sixth.
I don't know what to say. That was just an insane race. I made mistakes like, wait, oh yeah, no, never mind. I thought this was too big of a gap, but look at this, just the average speed, just barely anything. But I didn't think I would actually come back from those mistakes and take P4 in this race. Maybe if I didn't make those mistakes, maybe even a podium. But that's all after talk. I'm really happy with this. And that's yeah, Kimi Räikkönen Electronics didn't even get off the line. For the rest, no DNFs. That's quite impressive.
With the results confirmed, it's high time we updated the Drivers' Championship. Montoya first.
Oh great, I think Schumacher's gone ahead of us. I think we were in P4 or 5 after the last race. So, so we lost and gained a position, so we basically stayed where we were. And if we had actually got a bad result, we might have ended up behind these two. So, yeah.
Ferrari share the lead of the Constructors' Championship with Williams. Jaguar are second, whilst third place is held by McLaren.
That's really interesting, so they're going head to head. That's really cool. Okay, so we got an actual battle on our hands. We're still in front of McLaren somehow, because Raikkonen just has awful starts. And Even better, the next track is my favorite track, and I can't wait to drive on there, but that's going to be for next week. And man, I'm so happy with this race. Not entirely, because the first stint was just spinning around, but then I took it cooler and found my rhythm, and it all paid off. So, thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.